What is happening, guys? It's your boy TC back with another video. So this is extremely weird, recording a review based on a victory. So we haven't won in our last 4 games in our competitions, as you all know. We've been in extremely poor form. It's been absolutely abysmal, but today we've got something to absolutely celebrate, and that was the away win in the Europa League against AC Milan. Of course, we were all expecting a very difficult challenge going away to Milan, but we came through with the 2-0 victory. And for once I can actually say Wenger got his tactics right on the evening. It was a brilliant result. The team played absolutely well. They were playing together, really, and this is the first time I've seen this in quite a number of games. They seemed like a unit going forward, closing down, defending, etc. So let's talk about the starting 11 on the evening. It was Ospina who was in goal. Right back, we saw Callum Chambers return. So it looks like Bellerin is in the in absolute wilderness at the moment. There were reports circulating that he's a bit upset about being dropped from the team, but that's another story for another day. In the centre of defence, we had Mustafi and Koscielny. As the left back, we saw Kolasinac return into the squad again. In the middle of the park, we had the 3, and that was Jack Wilshere, Xhaka and Ramsey. Up top, we had Welbeck, Mkhitaryan, as well as Danny Welbeck. So, of course, as mentioned, we did end up winning 2-0 on the evening. What a fantastic result. The goals were scored by Mkhitaryan and Aaron Ramsey. So let's talk about Mkhitaryan's goal first. The goal was an absolutely brilliant goal, in my opinion. At that point, you would assume that he was going to cross the ball, but he obviously checked back in, cut the defender, and of course there was a slight deflection of the goal, but it doesn't matter. It was a tiny little deflection, found itself in the back of the net. Brilliant goal, 1-0 up away to Milan. And then the second goal, what an absolutely brilliant goal. I think this is the best goal we've scored in a number of games, to be honest. Perfect through ball from Ozil, and then Ramsey was just onside, just on the border, managed to keep his composure, cut the keeper, and before you knew it, it was 2-0. Ramsey, of course, is the player for the big occasion, and of course today he obviously turned up again for us. We're going back to the FA Cup finals. He scored in, and he absolutely performed absolutely amazing today, in my opinion. The goal obviously capped the performance. So it looks like the pressure has been slightly relieved for Arsenal and Wenger himself. But let's try and keep the same energy, in my opinion, in the terms of we still want to see him leave. Of course, it'd be amazing if he could end off or cap the season or his last season with a trophy in the form of the Europa League, which could lead us back into the Champions League. But let's keep the same energy. Let's maintain that all the way through. He still needs to leave. The team are playing as a unit, or they're playing for themselves, I should say. But as the manager, I didn't see him even celebrate the first goal, to be honest. It was absolutely terrible, in my opinion. You'd expect him to be jumping out of his chair and celebrating the first goal, but obviously I'm guessing he didn't want to get too excited as we were playing away, and anything can certainly happen. But moving forward, I will personally be maintaining the same energy. I still need the manager to go. Of course, a little bit of faith has been restored in the squad specifically. A lot of the players had good performances today. In my opinion, my man of the match, really, just based on how much hard work he put in. His runs were sort of separating and creating a lot of space for our midfielders, namely Mesut Ozil. But this was Danny Welbeck. As mentioned in my previous review when he did play in the Europa League, I mentioned the fact that he needed a bit more match fitness or to gain a bit more sharpness, and today he looked absolutely sharp. He was chasing absolutely everything down. The only negative really to take away from this was he didn't put away his chances. There's a chance really right at the start of the second half where the ball was literally between himself and the keeper came charging out, and that was Donnarumma, and eventually the ball just ended up going wide. But for me personally, Danny Welbeck put in a very good shift. So did Kolasinac as well, up to the point that he ended up getting taken off for Maitland-Niles. And when Maitland-Niles did come on as well, what a brilliant performance. He was calm, making sure everything kept ticking at the back, and he did put in a decent shift. The middle of the park, Jack Wilshere again had a good performance, and Ramsey, of course, is mentioned. But what a fantastic result. It's not over. There's still 90 minutes to play of this game, so hopefully this will be a good stepping stone moving forward. We have Watford next next on Sunday, and I will be putting out the preview shortly for that game. So as usual, guys, please do let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you are watching this video and you're not subscribed to the channel, please do make sure that you do hit that subscribe button. So once again, guys, it's your boy TC from I'm Gonna Talk TV, and I'm out.